Bears and germs, welcome back to the Bears and Ears podcast. As always, the guillotine, Rambo. Tower Power will not be joining us. He's stuck in Oz. A Twister coming or something.
He's like motherfucking Dorothy. He's got his slippers on. He's clicking his heels. He's like, motherfucker, get me out of here.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Welcome back to the Bears and Ears podcast.
Yeah, we excuse me. We are in the middle of, I guess, the remnants of what is Hurricane Ida, but it's just a bunch of rain up here for us.
She's a dirty bitch.
Yeah, dirty, nasty bitch. Down out Alabama and Louisiana and Mississippi and shit, they all got wrecked pretty good.
Yeah, I think a tornado ripped through Annapolis today.
Oh, no shit.
I seen it on the Instagram.
Damn.
We got tornado warnings. We got river flood watch, flash flood watches. We got everything crack-a-lacking up here right now.
Fuck, dude. I hope the power doesn't go out.
That would suck. Like, we had technical difficulties on Monday. This is our second go-round at this.
Yeah, we kind of botched the podcast Monday. The whole episode, we recorded the whole thing, and the audio is trash, so it happens. That's why we're coming at you a little late. But you know what? Me and my motherfucking boy here, John motherfucking Porter, had this. We were like, you know what, dude? It is prime time. It is, ladies and gentlemen, it's fucking September.
It's fucking September 1st, today.
It is go time, baby.
How many days we got to open a dead guillotine?
9 days. Well, 8. Okay.
Yeah, that's close enough.
Yeah, close enough. Whatever. I wasn't good at math, man, you know. Yeah, so we got 8 days. I disagree with that. I say 9. But whatever, dude.
Well, you don't count today.
Yeah, I guess not. That's true. That makes sense.
And then the opening day would
be there. But Delaware opened today.
Yeah.
It's a rough opening day. You got a fucking
sucks.
hurricane.
I'd kill myself.
But, yeah, I talked to some guys at work. They said they seen dudes on the side of the road. They were getting after it, getting out there anyway. So, good on yous. I probably would. I don't know.
I would have skipped it.
I probably would have sat out. But sorry. Then again, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, it is here, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it's all about. This is what we've been waiting for since last February. Season is upon us, and if it's not right on you, it's getting there. Some of y'all gotta wait till October. It sucks. All y'all out there in Michigan and Mississippi and Oklahoma and Maine and Texas and Virginia and Alabama and Massachusetts, all those people. Sorry, sucks to be you.
A lot of the West is open though. A lot
of the West. Yeah, that's something. So as you can see on our map, if you're watching on video, you really still can't see it. But
not at all.
We now have, as of this week, Tennessee, Oregon, Idaho, Delaware, Nebraska, New Mexico, South Dakota, Wyoming, and Colorado all open this week. Actually, in Hawaii as well, September 3rd, and North Dakota, September 3rd.
Yeah, a couple this weekend, right?
Yep.
4th and 5th and all that, but we'll save them.
Yeah, we can save them because I think we'll be back on here Saturdays to give you guys some more content.
Double dose.
Yeah, we ain't fucking around. Dude, we know you guys are as amped as, if you're as amped as I am, I'm on my way over here screaming. There was some guy walking outside with a fucking umbrella and a hurricane. I'd roll my window down and he's, you fucking idiot. And he was like, yeah, he fucking jumped.
And then he ran into a puddle.
And I was like, it's almost deer season. Get your shit together. The fuck?
Fucking idiot. What's wrong with people? Speaking of deer season, buddy, I'm officially ready.
Oh, you got your thermocell.
Thermocell refills.
Yeah, I've been had mine.
Because you cannot go into the woods early season without a thermocell.
Yeah. No.
And if you're in Florida or Texas or Louisiana or Mississippi, Alabama, you need one probably all year round, right?
I don't know, man. It's like they were saying down Lower Eastern Shore where Ryan and I are planning to go sick of deer hunting. What is that place called? Blackwater.
Blackwater.
They said even into October, the mosquitoes out there will carry you away. They're like fucking pterodactyls with straws.
Oh, yeah.
Just ungodly mosquitoes out there. They said it's worse than Alaska.
Jeez.
Yeah, no, everybody knows Alaska is terrible for mosquitoes.
That's mind-blowing to me.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, they have summer 2 months out of the year, and the flies and mosquitoes and everything up there is just fucking outrageous.
Well, I think it's just because they have such a short time, maybe. I have no scientific basis for that.
Pure speculation.
But I think maybe that's what it is. Like, dude, you can't do nothing for 10 months out of the year, then you get 2 months to finally suck some blood, you know what I mean? And
I guess.
They're going hard, I guess. I don't know.
Going hard. I don't know.
I don't know.
Whatever.
It's like them those things in that Alien movie that come out of the ice. Did you watch that? Oh, it was fucking good. It was with Chris Pratt.
No.
Of course not. You're not a movie guy.
Jurassic World.
It's pretty good. I like Chris Pratt.
I like Jurassic
He hunts.
World.
You know he hunts?
Yeah.
He's a bow hunter.
He's on our side.
Yes, he is.
Hell
Chris
yeah.
Pratt, shout out.
Shout out. I know you're listening. Probably
I know
not.
you're a big fan, so we'll give you a shout out.
You'd shit a brick, dude, if he really was. You'd shit a brick.
Commented on the YouTube video. I'm like, what the fuck? So we got a bunch of
Lord
current
have
events.
mercy.
Fucking silence that goddamn thing.
The old lady calling. I can't answer you right now, Sam.
Yeah, she's texting me. The basement door is unlocked. Yeah, it's fine. Should be fine.
Yeah, my phone wouldn't charge earlier because it was wet. It's all good now.
Yeah. So something we touched on earlier when we did this podcast was the loser's punishment.
Yeah.
So, Johnny, give us a rundown. What are we doing for deer season this year as the Beers and Deers podcast crew and our honorary crew member Ryan, the Hyman Smasher Maitland?
The Hyman Smasher.
He's going to be in on this contest as well.
Last year we had a little competition. There was nothing on the line. I won with 10 deer. You came in a close second with 6.
7.
7. Runsky 2. Ryan won. But this year, we figured, there should be something on the line. So the scoring system's going to go: a doe is 1 point, a button buck is -1 point, a buck with 8 points is 3 points, and if it's a 9-pointer, it's 5 points. 10-pointer, 9-pointers, 4 points, 10-pointers, 5 points, and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's a 6 or 7 point, that dog is so loud. If it's a 6 or 7 point, we'll
evaluate.
We'll assess the situation.
Yeah.
But the loser of said competition, Ryan, they're gonna have to stand in the median of a chosen highway that we...
I like Route 40.
Route 40.
Yeah.
Maybe Elkton right here in Northeast, who knows.
Right here northeast.
They have to stand out there in their swim trunks with a sign, pretty much like fantasy football, says I suck at deer hunting.
Yep. And the whole time we'll just like wave our sticks at them.
Yeah.
Shame.
Shame.
I'm gonna pay some of my friends to drive by and throw like cups of water on them and stuff.
Water balloons, shit like that. Yeah.
So if anybody's local and you're listening, be on the lookout for the date and time we do that. Please show some support. I don't care if you like and subscribe to the podcast. Don't care. But we need you to drive by and throw a cup of piss on Runsky or Ryan or whoever that is.
Whomever. And the winner, and we can't forget the winner. The winner, we're going to get a championship belt, straight WWE style, but it's going to be custom. So, February rolls around or March, whenever we're going to do this, I'll be wearing my championship belt and, watching the loser.
Yeah, you got that one WWE one. I know you're a big WWE fan that you got upstairs, but
No.
I'm going to be wearing the Deer Championship belt. I'm going to wear it for every podcast. It's going to be thrown strapped over the shoulder. And so...
I don't know how you're going to be wearing my championship belt. I mean, I'm not going to let you wear it.
I think you're confused is what's going on. What's your goals for the year, Johnny?
When I look back on last season, I think 10 deer. That's a lot of deer to be shooting.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to get 7 deer and 1 nice buck.
Yeah. That's a solid goal.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to get honestly I'd like to get 2 bucks, but
Yeah, well,
I'd be happy with just 1.
I'm trying to keep it,
Realistic.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm right there with you. I'd like to get right around those numbers as well.
Yeah.
But they're I could say you guys are going to have a little jump on me because early season I'm not going to shoot a buck.
Yeah.
Or I'm not going to shoot a doe, rather, unless I ice a buck. Or I'll shoot a doe on public land. So, you got it's pretty fair all across the board. Everybody's got a possibility, and I think Runsky and Ryan they're gonna do a lot better this year.
Okay.
I really think so.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I want a nice competition. I don't want anybody to run away with it.
No. I'm not going to. Don't worry. I won't. I'll let you guys. If I start pulling too far ahead, I'll ease up a little. Maybe go on vacation or something. You know.
See, what you fail to realize is I shot 10 deer working 70 hours a week last year. I'm not on that schedule no more.
You got.
That's 20 extra hours a week of killing time.
You're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. yeah, you're gonna need it. It's gonna be a hell of a season. And if you guys are listening, fucking join in. Tell us where you're at. Shoot us some messages. I know we talked to a lot of you guys actually. Hit us up. Let us know.
Still waiting on a picture.
Yeah, one of you guys has to kill something so we can put it up on the board, and we'll send you some free stuff.
It's looking like that free stuff's going to be our stuff, because we're going to be the first ones up there.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. They got some of the listeners got a little jump on us.
I plan on icing the dough opening day. That's happening.
Yeah.
I
hope so. I'd really like to get one because I'm going to sit public in the morning, but that evening I'm not shooting them. I don't care how many does I see.
Yeah, we got to figure out what we're doing opening day. Weather's not looking good. Well, the
wind direction.
Wind's not looking good.
Yeah. So we'll give it. I'm gonna wait till like Tuesday, Wednesday to change up our game plan. We'll see what it does.
Yeah. As of right now, it hasn't changed much. High of 80, low of 63. West-northwest winds at 9 miles an hour.
That's gonna be a nice morning. Low of 63.
Yeah.
That's gonna be nice. I'm all for that.
I still got to order my Crocs because I'm not walking out there in boots until it's under 45.
Dude, I haven't had sex with these things off since I bought them. Every time I'm like, hold, wait. Let me go get my Crocs.
You fucking get naked and then you go slip your Crocs on?
Go slip my Crocs on.
It's a great idea.
And it increases stamina by at least 30 seconds, which is doubling my record time.
I need to get some. Maybe put some on my hands, too.
You got them on every fucking limb. Got one in your mouth.
He said 30 seconds a pair.
Good show. We got a couple things on here that I wanted to touch on.
Before we touch on any of it, rest in peace to our 13 fallen heroes over there in Afghanistan.
Absolutely.
Sickening.
It's a damn tragic, damn shame to hear about it, man.
Yeah.
And the way we're handling it is just a disgrace. Yeah. And R.I.P. And our prayers and thoughts are with the families.
Of course.
We appreciate your service. Rest in power.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this was on some more dreary news. We might as well get that out of the way. Utah is looking to ban night vision devices and types of trail cameras. And they're kind of going on the same thing that Arizona did. Arizona's now they're banned, but basically it's they're taking it to a vote. So it is potentially going to be banned now in Utah. So this trend seems to be starting to spread, and it's concerning because it's like, man, I really want to get a couple more cell cams. But dude, could you imagine dropping like $200-$300 on cell cams, and the next year they're fucking banned?
That's a good point. That's a really good point. Yeah, I've been thinking about dropping a good. You know, I don't want to. I'm tired of buying junk, so I was gonna buy a nice one, but maybe we should hold out. I don't know.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna. I don't know. I'll probably get one more.
Yeah.
It would be really nice to have two.
Yeah, I got one cell camera and I got 2 regular cameras out, and it's hard for me to fight the urge to just barge in there and get the fucking card and check it.
Yeah.
I don't have patience when it comes to that. I'm always like, the unknown is killing me.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it sucks. That's why I'm not a huge proponent of regular trail cameras, but cell cams, on the other hand, they're uninvasive. You can put them out there and let them soak. You guys know I'm a big fan of soaking.
My God.
And I think they're fucking tits. So hopefully that shit doesn't continue to spread and end up coming over here to the East Coast, because I dig them. I definitely dig them.
I don't know what they're thinking with the night vision thing. I mean, I can understand where someone's coming from with the trail camera thing. It's cheating, blah, blah, blah. Shut up. The night vision thing is, I don't understand.
Certain species are you kind of need that shit. I mean, and if you don't, you're still hunting them at night with a spotlight. So it's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know what their justification behind it is, and I'm sure they have their reasons. But like we were saying when we talked about earlier this week, is a lot of this stuff are decisions that are being made by politicians.
Yeah.
And it's not even fucking people it's not biologists, it's not conservationists, it's fucking politicians who don't know their fucking ass from their elbow. These people are morons. They're literally, they're so disconnected from reality.
Yeah.
Everyone, every one of them. I don't care whether you're left or right. It might be a little extreme saying everyone, but a lot of them.
About 99.999.8.
They're just so disconnected from what reality is. So,
I mean, I guess if I was on the other side and had zero idea of hunting, and I heard, oh, they're killing coyotes and pigs at night with night vision, I would go, whoa, what?
that seems ridiculous.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what's going on.
Yep.
It has to be.
Yeah. That's why. But you would hope that, like, being in that position, you would be like, okay, well, let me hear the argument for this, and let me get educated on this and understand it.
Well,
and then a biologist could explain it to them very easily. Like, look, they're invasive species, or their populations are getting out of control, and this is the only means of which we can really get rid of them because they are very elusive. So it would take a simple sit down with somebody who is knowledgeable to understand these things.
Well, these politicians, they got to make something up to justify their paycheck.
Yeah. And it's a lot of virtue signaling and bullshit is what a lot of it is.
Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them all. Other news, a California mountain lion killed by official after attacking a 5-year-old child.
Yeesh. All these bear and cat attacks, man.
A lot this year. The animals are just getting tired of our shit. And they're like, you know what? Fuck you. There's too many of you fuckers.
I don't blame them.
They're tired of it.
Do not blame them.
They shot and killed a mountain lion that was responsible for attacking the child. While the child's mother was able to fend off the wild animal, biting it multiple times, it still left a Calabasas boy injured. The attack happened Thursday. Interestingly, the family wasn't hiking or out in some remote area. The 5-year-old was attacked in his front yard while playing. He received wounds to his neck and torso.
Jesus.
The boy was taken to the hospital and treated for his injuries. He's expected to make a full recovery. Stuff like this is like that. I wish people would understand that these aren't like your furry anthropomorphized animals that you see on Disney, like people feeding coyotes and trying to protect these things. The reason these fuckers are all over the place, and like, look, guess where it's at? It's in fucking California. Like, and I'm pretty sure California has a ban on hunting mountain lions.
Mm-hmm.
These things need to be managed. That's what conservation. That's what it does. We're here to manage the populations of these fucking. They're predators, and if they don't go unchecked and unhunted and unregulated, these kind of things will continue to happen.
Well, instead of being managed by the regular guy, and the regular guy spending money on license, ammo, tags, everything else, and putting money back in to the sport, they're being managed by government sharpshooters.
Contractors. Yeah.
And then they're being buried in a hole instead of being used for, the skin, taxidermy, meat, whatever else.
Meat. A lot of it gets donated. Hunters donate so many millions of pounds of meat to the homeless and needy, like, every year.
I think it's like 85 million meals or something like that.
Something ridiculous. Yeah, I know that. So.
But that gets overlooked. We're cold-blooded, just killers.
Yeah.
So.
It's a fucking disgrace. But.
And the worst part is, like, hunters, like, we just kind of want to, like, stay in the shadows and we don't want to be fucked with. Meanwhile, everyone's fucking with us.
Yeah.
It's the worst part.
Well, that's why it's good to educate ourselves and be able to speak on these matters, at least somewhat, as, like, apologetically, and defend your stance. So I got, like, a little bit of cold. It's probably coronavirus.
That's fine.
It's probably Delta.
You should probably give me some tongue later.
Yeah. We will after the pod. 69.
Yeah.
It's fucking almost hunting season.
I think I already had COVID, so I have my antibodies stored up.
Me too. Dude, it is. We're getting close, Johnny. We're almost to a week, almost 1 week away.
I'm fired the fuck up. I am so ready.
I am so ready. I would sleep out in my tree stand if I had to get out there. I mean, I don't. There's just.
It seems like every year the anticipation just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. But it seems to be going by pretty quick.
Yeah. I think the TAC helped it go by fast this
Yes,
year, the
it
Total
did.
Archery Challenge.
We weren't counting down fucking, all right, only 4 months away.
Mm-hmm.
We were instead, we got 2 months till TAC, and then after TAC, it's home straight away.
Yeah. It helps break up the monotony of the off season.
Yeah, speaking of the TAC, obviously I didn't win the TAC truck.
Oh yeah, we didn't touch on that. Yeah. I mean, we did release that little video, but what was that guy's name who won? AJ
Razornak.
Razasshole or something.
Razasshole. Something like that.
Guy shot one arrow, and he shot it at Seven Springs where we did it.
Yeah, his buddy bought him the arrow. He shot one arrow, got it in.
That's insane.
I thought mine was fate, but that's his.
That was fate, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey,
good on him.
Congratulations, but go fuck yourself. That's how I feel about it, though. You know what I mean?
Hey, he got it, dude. He got it. You can't hate on him too much, you know. Hey, there's always next year.
Yeah, it just goes to show that we weren't ready. Well, we were as ready as we could be because we didn't know what we were up against.
Yeah. Now we do, though.
Now we know what we're up against, and we're gonna try to duplicate, the target as best as we can. And I'm calling it right now. September 1st, 2021. No less than 3 arrows for your boy.
Hell yeah. That's a solid goal.
Yeah.
I'd like that. I'm going to second that. I'd like to get at least 3 entries.
I know Runsky said at least 1. So that's 7 for the 3 of us. Ryan, you're shooting 1. If I got to pay for it, you're shooting at least
he's shooting 1 this year. Well, he's got a little bit better equipment this year, so
got
he's
the
ready.
Hoyt Axis.
He ain't fucking around no more. Flagships for the boys.
Same color as Daddy's.
Yeah.
Daddy's Helix.
Fucking A.
I love the
sexy
storm.
color.
The storm color is dope.
Yeah. Old Slippery Tim, shout out. That's his well, let me not. I just put his shit out there. My bad, dude.
It'd be fine.
He's we met him up at the TAC.
Mm-hmm.
He was shooting with us and stuff up there. He had that sick ass it was a Hoyt. I can't remember what it is. I think it was like might have been an Axis. I can't remember what it was. He sent me a picture of it the other day, but sweet ass bow. And he sent me, damn it, I totally lost my train of thought where I was going with that because felt like an asshole for putting his name on. He was just telling me something. I can't remember what it was.
Was it on Instagram?
No, it was on Snapchat.
Oh.
But he shot at the TAC. He said he's going to go up there. He's going to send me a release. He's got remember the one I was talking about, that sweet spot? No. It's a hinge, but it's got a safety on it.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to send me that release, and the one he's got is called, it's like Pro Max or some shit like that. I can't keep names straight. So
there's so many.
It's like, yeah, I don't know what it is. But you can make it a 2-finger or a 3-finger.
Oh, it's got the little.
Yeah,
you can take the finger off.
Attachment, pretty sick. So that's pretty cool. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm glad I haven't spent much money on hinges. I like them, but I'm not gonna hunt with them.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
You might change your mind.
Maybe next year.
I think you should change your mind. I think you're wrong, but
no.
He hunts with it's Longhorn Hex. Have you ever heard of that? It's that one. It's like a wristy.
Yeah.
And it's like a hinge / wristy combination. It's crazy.
Why not? Okay. I think it's kind of defeating the purpose, right? I mean, not really.
I don't know until I'd shoot with it. I'd have to play with it.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, if you have it on your wrist, it's always right there. You're not looking.
Yeah,
for
that's
it
what's
or
kind of
something.
cool about it. Yeah. And if he said it helped him with his target panic more than like anything he's used.
Yeah, I don't have target panic anymore. But who's saying that can't resurface?
It can always resurface. It's just like cancer, dude.
I don't like it.
It's
herpes.
It's probably a little worse, actually.
Like cancer herpes.
Yeah, it's like herpes. I'm not even gonna call it target panic anymore. It's fucking herpes. Yeah, it sucks. But
I had a bad case of it, man. I think mine was
herpes or target panic.
Both. I treated my target panic. I think mine was switching up bows.
Yeah.
I went from just like junk to a pretty quick bow, and then I got the Hoyt, and I was just all fucking discombobulated. But the thumb button really helped me out.
Yeah. What is the hinge that you use?
It is a Longhorn something or another. It was a 4-finger. You cut the 4th finger off because it was just too much. Mm-hmm. The 4th finger on a hinge, it was too much.
I don't like it either.
And so, worked great. $60 on eBay.
It's just a Longhorn?
Yeah. It's got some kind of name. I don't remember.
Yeah, I know. I'm the same way. Like I can remember some things, but like a bow, I could fucking tell you all about it.
Oh,
But
yeah.
like a release, for some reason, it just doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't really register well with me. I know the ones that I paid full dollar for. I can tell you about them ones.
Oh, yeah.
I think maybe that's why. It resonates a little more when you spend fucking $200 on something, or
When you hit
$1,200 on something.
confirm payment.
Yeah, you research the hell out of that thing. But if
Yeah.
it's something you traded for online, like a couple of the releases I have, I traded for them.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the hell they are. They're pretty cool. Yeah. Something I was thinking about earlier this week, I wanted to bring up on the pad, is I know you're familiar with it, and it's so you got these little wind detectors that you can use, and it's almost like if you've ever heard of a chalk line, like you use in construction, you can snap a line with it, and they're full of powdery chalk. Well, it's kind of like that in a little bottle, and you just squeeze it, and the powder flies up, and you can see which way the wind direction is going. And then you've got the naturally occurring stuff, milkweed, and I think it's way cooler because the milkweed, you can kind of pull it out and follow it and see where it goes. You know what I mean? As to the powder, you can just tell the wind direction like right where you're at.
Yeah, it dissipates after that.
Yeah. As to the milkweed, you can follow it as it goes down towards the ground.
Watch how the wind and the topography of the land plays on the wind. Yeah.
Or any thermals and stuff like that. But I was thinking, if you didn't have milkweed around you or you just can't find any, another plant that works really well for that is fucking cattails.
Yes, sir.
You can break them bitches apart. And you know what else? Fucking dandelions. You could even collect a bunch of them. You'd look like a fucking moron out in your front yard, but
What the fuck is Herbert doing in his front yard, dude?
this guy's got to stop eating those mushrooms. Yeah. Yeah, so I thought that was cool. Just something I'd like to bring up and give everybody something to think about. Sorry if that hurt. I already screamed at you guys earlier. I'm just getting so fucking excited, man. I really am. Like, just driving over here, I was just like, fuck yeah, baby. This is going to be... We got this podcast and one more.
Yeah. Well,
and then it's hunting season.
Are we going to do a opening day eve pod?
Yeah, I think
definitely.
we're going to do an opening day eve pod. So we got 2 more podcasts, but the opening day eve one like doesn't even count.
Yeah, because it's already there.
Yeah, like that one is going to be... I'm going to have to take Benadryl to go to sleep that night.
Yeah, I'm not going to sleep.
Yeah.
There's no way. I'm going to have to either Benadryl like you or just 25 bush lights.
Yeah, but I don't want to be hungover.
I've done it before.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
It sucks, dude. Hunting hungover sucks. And in years past, I've let it. I've been like, I've gotten up in the morning and been like, you know what? Fuck this.
I do that a lot, man. I hate morning hunting. Unless it's the rut, then you have to be there.
Yeah. And it feels more rewarding. As to like early season morning hunts is just kind of like, I'm probably shooting myself in the foot. Do I really need to get up this early? It seems unnecessary. And I don't know, like, around here, you got to get up pretty fucking early. Especially if you're doing any public land hunting.
Yeah.
What time is sunrise opening day, do you know?
I can find it.
I can look real quick.
What time does the sun come up now? 6-ish? 5?
I don't know. When I go to work, it's like just starting to come up, and my work shift starts at 6. So sunrise right now is 6:33.
So
First light
now
is 6 a.m. Almost 6 a.m. exactly. So figure if you want to get in your tree stand an hour before first light, that means you have to be in your tree stand by 5 a.m.
Piss.
Which means we got to wake up at like 3:30 to 4.
Balls.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So it's like morning hunts. That's before I even wake up for work, dude. I don't wake up for work till 5 a.m.
Yeah. During the rut, it's not too bad because it doesn't get light until
Like
almost 8.
Yeah.
So.
It's a lot easier. But then again, man, like crabbing, you gotta get up at like fucking 2:30 in the morning.
Fuck crabbing. I'll never do it again in my life.
I like crabbing. I don't mind getting up early. I don't mind that part so much. It's just, it becomes like a whole ordeal. Like you can't do nothing the night before. You got to make sure you go to bed early. You got to make sure you got all your shit put together. It's as to an evening hunt is just so much easier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As far as like making sure you're not forgetting nothing or preparation is easier. Like for season, I thought about this as well. How are you? Are you ready yet? Like, do you have? I know you got your quiver on your bow. You got your arrows in your quiver. Do you have like all your hunting gear out? Did you spray everything with permethrin? Did you got your thermocell stuff? Like, how ready are you?
I have everything, but it's sporadically placed.
Yeah.
So I got to get it all, and that'll happen within the next couple of days. I'll get everything. If something else will just pop into my head tomorrow, and the next day. So I don't want to just do it all like the night before, and then I'll be out there. Oh, piss! I forgot something.
Yeah.
So I got to sharpen my knife, shit like that.
Yep. I'm in the same boat. I don't want to do everything the night before. Absolutely not, because I will forget something.
Yes.
So, like, this week, I'm going to start getting all my stuff together, corralling all my shit. I'm going to spray all my hunting gear with permethrin, which keeps ticks off. Great stuff. Sawyer's works really well.
I got to get some of that.
I also, something I haven't done in preparation for a hunt that we've been discussing, where I'm going to sit in the corn row and wait for some bucks to slip by where we've got them on camera. I got to get the ghillie suit out, and I'm going to sit in that chair that I plan to take on that hunt in my ghillie suit and shoot my bow. Practice seated shooting with the ghillie suit, because shooting with the ghillie suit, I've got like a lot of the stuff on my front arm torn off so that my string doesn't catch it.
Can you buy one of them things? Arm guard?
Oh, that's a good fucking idea.
That's what I'm here for, bro.
Oh, I already tore all that shit off, but
Or even
still.
or even cut off like a long sleeve shirt and slip that over. That'd work too.
Yeah, that would work. You know, it's a little late now, John.
I'm sorry.
It's a little late now.
That's what I'll do for my ghillie suit.
Yeah, but so I gotta. That's something I want to do. I want to check my third axis one last time. Make sure that when I'm shooting from an elevated position, my sights are dead on. So I mean, there's still a couple little things I need to knock off the old belt and make sure I get done.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull a card tomorrow, and depending on how that card looks, is whether I will sit with you in the corn opening day afternoon or not.
Okay.
So we'll go from there. If it doesn't look good, I'll buy a ghillie suit and hunt with you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about that today. I was like, if you're gonna sit in the corn with me, you should probably either make a ghillie suit or buy one.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy one.
Yeah.
I was already looking at like $40-$50.
Yeah, they're not expensive, and the ones I bought mine online, and I had to modify it.
Yeah.
You got to cut shit off your front arm, or you're gonna catch your string.
Well, I won't be shooting if I'm there videoing, but
Right, you won't have to this time, but to hunt in it, you're gonna definitely want to do that.
yeah, we should probably put that on the schedule. Try to do some stalking this year.
Hell yeah. Oh, I'm definitely doing it. I got some public land I scouted that I'd really like to do it in, and it just occurred to me just now that ghillie suit hunting on public land is kind of a dick move. Let's talk about that. Now, why do you think? Do you agree with me? If how do you feel about still hunting on public land? Is that a dick move?
Still hunting?
Like walking around hunting?
Oh, it's fucked up.
Yeah, it's ignorant, ain't it?
Fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to hunt Millington, public land down in Kent County, and there's pretty much roads all the way through that, and like you can, no matter how far you get in the woods, you're pretty much next to a road. And there's always a fucking cocksucking son of a bitch walking the fucking roads in his orange, scaring everything. Sometimes it's good for you because he'll chase a deer up next to you, but 9 times out of 10, it's like, dude, you just ruined my fucking hunt because you can't sit still.
So, public service announcement. Don't fucking do that on public land. Yeah. Damn it. That kind of I'm glad I thought of that beforehand though. That kind of ruined my plan for that specific property. But I could still post up somewhere with the ghillie suit.
Yeah.
So.
Sometimes you got to puke some words out and realize that's not a good idea.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to say it to be like, huh, that didn't sound as good externally as it did internally. Yeah. But yeah, please, public service announcement. Or if you want to do that shit, maybe pick like days where nobody's going to be there, like a Tuesday, go out and maybe even hunt from like 10 to 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There
Because that's not even a bad idea to do on public land, period.
Yeah.
Especially highly pressured public land. Go in there at 10 to 2, whenever nobody's in there, everybody done left, and you might actually catch some deer moving.
Yeah.
So I think there's maybe some times you can do it, but definitely don't do that shit on opening day.
Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon.
Don't do that. Don't be that guy.
Please don't be that guy.
Yeah.
If you are that guy, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you should, I won't say it.
So,
You can imagine.
I've been listening to Levi Morgan's podcast here lately.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, great podcast. The one guy they have on there is kind of a nerd, but that's with every podcast. And today they were talking about hang and hunt. Pretty much just seeing deer movement off in the distance, picking a tree, and then going in there, slipping in there with their hang-ons and hanging a stand, hanging a set, and hunting right then and there. That's kind of like what we do with our climbers.
Yeah, very similar.
I love my climber.
Yeah.
That's probably my most favorite way to hunt. It's very convenient going to a hang-on and sitting in it, but it's just...
Well, a lot of them guys, they like use their hang-ons like we use our climbers.
Yeah. It's just, that's carrying so much shit. And like he was saying, oh, a climber's really bulky. I'm like, so climbing a hang-on, carrying a hang-on in plus 4 or 5 sticks isn't bulky?
Yeah, to me, it's more work. I mean, I get the benefit of it. You can use better trees.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. Crooked trees with limbs.
Yeah, it's got its upsides. And then, like, say, a benefit of it that I really like, because I do like to get aggressive, is you can climb down real quick and slip over to a deer if you think you can. So it's got its ups and downs.
Yeah, that makes sense.
For me, a climber is, I'm smooth as a motherfucker with that thing.
Oh,
and I can get up that tree super quiet. And I've had deer really close and climbed up. I mean, we've had deer over in Elkton where we've climbed up on our climber and they were bedding down less than 100 yards from us.
Yeah.
And they'd come out, 10 minutes later, like, don't even sit down. And the deer are right there.
You've just pulled your bow up and a deer's coming.
Yeah. So for me, I couldn't do that with a hang-on.
No.
I'd be making a bunch of noise. Wouldn't work for me.
Oh, God, it's so much fun. I can't fucking wait.
Oh, man. We're right on the precipice, my friend.
Good word.
We are. This is what we've all been waiting for. Everybody, if you've been listening to this or you're just tuning in because during the off season you were like, fuck those guys, I get it. I
don't blame you.
Don't blame you. It might have had better shit to do. But it's here, fellas. It is finally upon us, and we're gonna slay some deer this year. It's gonna be a hell of a year. I am just 6 to midnight just thinking about it.
God,
the whole drive over here, I was just fully erect. I mean, just love this shit. This is what we live for.
Yeah,
it really is.
Mossy Oak didn't fuck around when they coined the phrase. It's not. What do they say? It's not a passion. It's an obsession.
It's an obsession.
That's all I fucking think about. That might kind of sound sad. Maybe it is a little bit.
Maybe. But hey, you know what? I love it.
There's worse things.
Yeah.
There's worse things, fellers.
Yeah, there is. And I just being out in the woods and just, like, don't get me wrong, you can go hiking out in the woods, you can go mountain biking out in the woods. There's a lot of stuff you can do out in the woods, and I love being out in nature. But it's just the pursuit of an animal, just the knowledge of what you're doing out there, and the whole experience, everything about it is just so much more invigorating to me than just going for a hike. Yep. It's nature, and it's like a connection to this, like, I don't know. I'm not trying to get hippie on you, but this, like, archaic, just like we've been doing this for a millennia and a millennia and a millennia. Like, dude, this is it's a beautiful thing.
That's what Levi Morgan's co-host was saying. I forget what his name is. Anyway, he was saying that's when I feel the most human, is when I'm hunting.
Yeah.
Because you run through the everyday motions, drive to work, drive here, get your coffee, blah blah blah. That, obviously that's human shit nowadays, but when you're chasing dinner, man, that's some heavy shit.
It's visceral.
It
is just a connection to wildlife that you can't get doing anything else. Even if you are out in the woods, it's just a connection to your food. It's what we live for, man.
Yeah, they also said it's not about the kill. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely. I think it's
more the chase.
Look at the word. Let's be etymologists for a second.
I don't know what that is.
the understanding of a word, the study of words, etymology. The word hunting, in its nature, doesn't have an implication of killing. It's actually what hunting is a pursuit. You can hunt for something and not kill it.
Say it all the time. That's why they call it hunting, not killing.
Not killing, exactly. Because so for the love of hunting is actually being passionate about the pursuit of your game and your animal, and I believe that wholeheartedly. Like the process of actually getting out in the woods and hunting and just trying to outthink the deer and trying to understand your surroundings, try to understand the woods and the landscape of where you're at and their habits and what they do, and just all of that just combines together to create the experience that is hunting. So the killing is just like a cherry on top. And it's not even the killing that it doesn't really do anything for me to kill them, but to succeed, to get them to be able to take them home and feed them to my children and enjoy the meat, and like that's all great. But the actual act of killing is, if anything, sometimes can be even a little remorseful.
Yeah,
it's joy. I'm happy I got them, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like it's just a part of the process, and it's definitely not what it's all about.
Sometimes I wish they had an on-off button. Just walk up to them and flip the switch to on and watch them run away and like, get you next year.
Like fishing.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Other times, I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I want to eat you.
But yeah, it's a lot of times, like for me, it hits right before I'm getting ready to pull the trigger on that release. The remorse feeling. And then I override it and just shoot the bow.
Yeah. Huh. For me, like in that moment when I'm at full draw, it's like I'm kind of zoned in.
Yeah.
So for me, it kind of hits in for me like right after they run off, or they might drop there if I spike them. But so for me, it happens like right after I release. You know what I mean? That's when I'm like, whew, you know what I mean? It's almost a feeling of remorse, but also relief in the sense that like that just happened. You know what I mean? It's almost surreal for a second, and that's when I'll start shaking. And I'm like, whoo!
Yeah, I don't shake too much before the shot anymore, like I used to, unless it's got bone on its head, because then I'm shaking.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, I get an overwhelming sense of remorse right before I pull the trigger, and after I pull the trigger, there's not a lot of remorse unless I paunch shot it right in the belly. Then I'm like, fuck. Just hurt this animal.
I'm a dick.
Because that's the last thing I want to do. I want to cause as minimal pain as possible.
Oh, of course.
There's some dickheads out there that
don't care.
Yeah.
And hey, I mean, that's them kind of guys can give us a bad name too, though.
And they do.
That's why it's like, you know what? If that's the way you feel, maybe just keep that to yourself. Do your thing, whatever. But for me, it's definitely more about the process than it is the actual kill. I love every part of it. I love hanging tree stands. I love dragging deer. It's a love-hate thing, you know what I mean? But I love it too. I love dragging them. I love eating them. I love cooking them. I love the whole pursuit. Like even technology now. Like I really enjoy like using Onyx and maps and all that stuff. Is every aspect of it. It's like it. I was born to do this.
Yeah. Like if you weren't a hunter, what the fuck do you think you'd be doing right now? Is there anything else that holds a candle to chasing the whitetail deer?
I mean, I'm a man of many hobbies.
You are, but there's one that stands above the rest.
Stands above the rest, and that has always been hunting. And it's like, for me, it's just the one thing. And I've told people this, and like a buddy of mine I was talking to this week wanted me to go mountain biking, and I like mountain biking. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But I was like, dude, honestly, it's probably going to be a while before I go mountain hunting. Bow season starts next week. Like, that's it. And he's like, what? That's gay. And I'm like, dude.
You're gay.
Yeah. And I was like, you got to understand. Like, dude, you got to get a bow and come and try this. And then maybe you can understand, like, why it just takes over everything else in my life.
Yeah.
Like, it's as far as it's beyond a hobby, you know what I mean, as to like mountain biking and jiu-jitsu and like lifting and stuff like that. Like those I'm more of like a hobbyist into those things. Like I do them because I love them, don't get me wrong, but they just don't hold a candle to deer hunting.
You could easily like just, I wouldn't say easily quit, but You could just skip a day.
Yeah, if it was like either you can never do jiu-jitsu again or never hunt again, I wouldn't have to think twice about choosing hunting. It would be hunting. Yeah. Absolutely. Without a doubt.
And somebody that's just never been before, and they've only watched it on TV, they will never understand.
Yeah.
Ever.
Like, it's honestly, like, probably my kids, then hunting, then, like, my job. like those, in that order. I would quit my job before I would quit hunting. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Well,
yeah.
I don't know. My job has some pretty sweet land that we get to hunt.
Can't hunt. It's like, well, I mean, like, I would, you know what I mean? Like, that's how the value of it to me, though. It's a way of life. It's more than a hobby.
Yeah, there's not many things that are above hunting for me, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe my dog.
Yep.
That's about it. Just kidding, babe.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we are close. We are very close.
So
for
close.
some of you guys, you already started.
What we got coming up? Should we wait till next episode, or should we
talk about who's coming up?
Yeah,
coming up in the upcoming weeks, or the upcoming week rather. We got North Dakota, Kentucky, Montana, Maryland, Georgia, North Carolina, Jersey, Washington, and I guess you could say Kansas. They're all within the next 2 weeks. So we've got a lot of states opening up. So for a lot of you guys, you are right on the precipice, as are we here in Maryland. It is time. I hope you guys are getting dialed in. If you ain't already, hopefully you're dialed in as far as shooting, but getting all your stuff put together.
Yeah, Rumpke, get your shit together. Get your bow together, dude. Jeez.
Yeah, because it is time. It is time.
It's fucking time. God damn it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see you guys in just a few short days, so we're going to keep this one short. We wanted to get this one in for you, so make sure you had at least something to get you through the work week.
Yeah, I'm sure people are like, what happened to these fellas?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, well, that's what happened. We're terrible with technology.
I thought we put it behind us.
Yep. Well.
Oh, well.
Yep. That's one of them things. We're getting better. Just like hunting, always getting better. We can always be better.
Can always be better.
This year, it's going to be a good one, fellas. Ladies, too. Sorry. But with that, we'll keep coming at you. We'll see you guys this Saturday. We got pretty sweet episode put together for you guys. We got something special lined up for you. So we will see you guys then. Appreciate you tuning in. Like, subscribe, share the podcast with us. Get out there. Put some meat in the freezer.
Yeah, baby. Bye.